started this process in February, actually, yeah, February this year, 2021. Did that because of the interest that I want to develop, the business that I want to develop in that piece of land. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video. And guys, if this is your first time you came across my channel, kama kawaida, as usual, kindly consider subscribing. This is a request actually, because if you do that, I'm gonna appreciate that big time and you're going to support me. So anyways, on today's video, I want to take you through on something which is a little bit technical to understand, but if you concentrate, you will understand. Without wasting time, let me go straight to the topic of today, or what I want to take you through, so that you can understand, so that maybe if one day you have an interest or you reach to the step that you want to invest in such kind of business in real estate, let me say so, you'll be you'll already had picked some few points here and there since I started this project. So anyways, I'm waiting for my planner, how can I say, architect and structural engineer. Yeah, all of them are coming, but I suspect maybe a structural engineer, why am I struggling, is might send the architect to bring his job instead of him coming. I suspect so, because he already talked to me that he might not find time to come and meet me. Anyways, without wasting time, okay, the topic is about, if you have watched some of my videos down here, I think actually I will put the link on this video so that you can get the point on what I want to take you through on this video. Yeah, I ventured into real estate in 2019, but I started with building my own home or my own house somewhere in Nairobi, Kenya. And after that I bought another house, and after that I felt I can't buy now a whole building, like a whole building of many apartments, like maybe up to 4th floor. Because what I want to do here, I want to do this time now around is not buying a house and not building a residential house. So I want to do a commercial apartments. So for commercial apartments, there's a process that I didn't even know. There are 5 steps or 5 procedures to do. Not even procedure is a bad English to use there, but there's 5 steps that you need to go through. You need to do and you need to do them through the county government office. But again, this one depends on which county are you. Like in Kenya, I'm in Nairobi, so if I'm doing something in Nairobi County. But there's some other Nairobi outskirts which is close to Nairobi, like maybe it's 15 minutes drive from that place to Nairobi CBD, or is 20 minutes drive to Nairobi CBD. That's not far actually from the city or from town. So I bought a piece of land last year November. Yeah, last year November. I started the process in last year October. I finished to get the title deeds. I got them early, one in November and another one is in December. Though the piece of land, they're together, but they have different title deeds. I took 2 pieces of land from the same person, but I did that because of the interest that I want to develop, the business that I want to develop in that piece of land, So I decided to take 2 because it depends with the space that I wanted. So I started this process in February, actually, yeah, February this year, 2021. So finally, I'm on the 4th step. Yes, I'm almost done, because the next one is the 5th step. So this step is called to do the approval for the county of the government office of the government to give you approval to approve your project or your project, let me say so, or your building, the building that you want to build, so that once you're done with the construction or once you're done with your building, they will not come to bring issues, because if they find that your building or your construction doesn't meet the requirements, then on that case your building or your construction will be brought down. You know, they have that authority, they have that power. So the best thing is just to make sure that you follow all the procedures that are supposed to be done, or all the steps that you're supposed to done. And this thing requires a lot of money. It's not like building a residential house or a residential apartment. No, residential townhouses. There are residential townhouses and there's a residential apartment, so they are different. So what I want to do now is to do residential apartments, not residential homes. I mentioned in I think it's the second last video after this, that I'm also in the process also for doing residential townhouses, but for not residential, rental. I think you got the point. There's rental townhouses, and there's commercial apartments, which are still rental houses, let me say so. I will explain this in another video when I get time to do it, so that you can get the difference of the townhouses for rentals and also rental apartments, how the steps and how the process goes that you need to do for you to be allowed or to be approved to start doing them. I will explain this on another video, but on today's video I just want to stick on today's video. So I said I'm on the fourth step, just to finish, which is already approved. So before that one is done, you can't even start digging a pit latrine actually, or you can't even start doing anything in that piece of land until they do the approval. So hey, I'm excited. Somebody might see like maybe I'm not excited, but yes, because it's been quite hectic, because the process also involves a lot of things that people are trying to eat money from you or to get money from you, just because they're feeling they're helping you to get that, not knowing also this is also part of their job that they're doing, so that they can also get paid and you also can get your job done. Yes, so let's get now to paperwork straight away. So this one is going to involve my architect, structural engineer, and myself. Yes, and also another person. You might end up listening or hearing another person talking on the background, but that person was on phone, and me, I'm going to sit down with my architect and structural engineer. So both of them are bringing me the county approval of the structure and also of the house plan or the building plan, not even house plan, for the whole building plan. And this place is going to, the project is going to be for up to fourth floor, let me say so, fourth floor. So I'm really happy about this, because at least now I feel like I can even start now putting a fence down or start digging there, to start doing the excavation of the foundation. Yeah, so it's really nice, but it's been quite hectic, especially because I'm a first timer and no one is there to hold my hand to show me, hey, here it's done this way, it's done this way. So I'm only doing my own research on on these things, and yeah, I felt I should give information because I haven't gotten the right information from people, but through doing research, asking, also going to other people's constructions where the construction is going on, or the building is going on, a building which is related to what exactly I want to do, like people who are doing rental apartments. So I go and ask them and get contacts. Yeah, so in this video I'm going to explain to you one by one, but not giving you the contacts. But if you like the information, you can as well comment, or you can as well message me, or do any way that you can get to me, then I will give you the contact of the person that I've done this journey with from day one. So hey guys, yeah, let's now get down to the paperwork with the architect and the structural engineer. Yeah. So before I bring the architect and the structural engineer on board, I would just like to add on something before, they explain them, they explain these things in details. So on the paperwork, there's a county fee that you have to pay for your building plan to be approved and the structure plan to be approved. That fee, this one, I can't lie to you, you cannot just walk inside there and just do the payment and get things done. You have to go through a channel and you have to go through people. Yeah. And when you go there, you don't know the right person you're dealing with. You don't know who. You go to the offices, you'll find somebody, on the desk and ask questions or present yourself or present what you want to ask, or the information that you want to get, you will ask. But you don't know. You just don't know. Let me just not finish that part. Yeah. So before you pay the county fee, you also have to make sure that the building plan drawing and the structural part of it, you must see them in a soft copy and confirm if that's what you really wanted or that's what you already agreed with them to do for you. And after that, I would advise also someone to make sure that they meet with these people somewhere, so that once they give you the soft copy, now you can also sit down and go through it again, so that you don't end up paying twice, because most of the time you find once you've agreed and they're done with their drawing and the blah blah, all those things they do, they will tell you they can't repeat, because whatever you told them is what they have done. So before they go to the county, before they send the drawing and the building plan drawing and the structural drawing to the county, go and sit down with them and go through it. If there's some correction that needs to be done, yes, you sit down and just agree and do it. And what else? Yeah. What again I realized here is all about connection, because I'm telling you, my process took a day, and if you go there individually and you want to do it, it can even take a month. So it depends with the connection. I can't tell you that I have a connection down there, but the guy who was working for me told me they had a connection. That's the truth, and that's why it took less than 24 hours, and that was done. And of course, you have to pay more money if you want those things to be done really, really quick. For my case, I wanted my process to be done really fast, because I need to start doing the construction. I need to start digging the foundation and bringing the construction materials on the ground, on the site. So I think from that part, just make sure you watch the part 2, because part 2 we are going to dig in on a paperwork, explaining each paper, including the logo, how the logo look like, including the change of user, how the plan after it's a lot of work, and also how the receipt looks like, because you can also get a fake receipt. That one also I realized, and I went through that too. And just to confirm to you how the paperwork look like and how the receipts look like, the genuine receipt from the government, the county government office, how it will look like, and also when the receipt, the payment is done, what kind of receipt are you supposed to receive as a client or as the owner of the property that you want to develop. We will get into that and show you exactly how it looks like, and I'm going to teach you everything about that. So make sure you watch part 2. of this process of this video. Yes, so thank you guys for watching, and I hope we're going to teach each other, or you're going to learn something in the next part. And I hope also you've learned something on this part 1. Yeah, so see you guys. I love you all.